What's going on, you guys? It's KP here. Not bringing a prediction this time or anything like that. I just wanted to go over a few matchups that I think would be good to make, possible future matchups. I'm not going to be talking about Mayweather Pacquiao. That's a good matchup to be made, but I'm going to give you my top five besides that one. All right, first off, Andre Ward versus Andre Dirrell at 168. I would love to see this fight. I think Dirrell got dealt a bad card against Carl Froch. I still consider him undefeated. Um, he also got dealt a pretty bad card when he fought. Who was it? The guy who hit him behind the head, Arthur Abraham. I mean, that's some bullshit right there. You know, Ward obviously won the tournament. He beat the guy who just beat Lucien Boutte. He beat Carl Froch, who beat Boutte. I think Ward would have a pretty easy time with Boutte. That's just me. I think Boutte's a little bit. I don't know. I just don't think his style matches up very well with someone like Ward. But Dirrell has. I mean, he has fast hands, fast feet. You know, he's very good technically. I think that would be a very, very entertaining fight to watch. Just, you know, I mean, I imagine it would be something like you would have probably Dirrell on his back foot, and Ward will be coming forward applying smart pressure, and I just think that would be a great matchup. All right, number 2 on my list is Timothy Bradley versus Amir Khan at 140 or 147. It doesn't matter. Let's see who the best guy at 140 is. I mean, even if they do it at 147, it won't really matter. I like both fighters. Obviously, Bradley just came off the biggest win of his career, which most people are debating about, but I thought he won the fight. Amir Khan just lost his match, or he recently lost a match with Lamont Peterson, but it was discovered that Peterson was using illegal substances, so I don't know how much you want to put into that one. Amir Khan, I think he's supposed to be fighting Danny Garcia coming up, but maybe after that fight, you know, maybe they can finally make this Bradley Khan fight. And that fight, who would I pick to win? Probably Tim Bradley, but I mean, you never know. That's why I want to see these matchups. Amir Khan is, I mean, he's very fast, has good power, he's got a good trainer. He always comes prepared, and he's willing to fight the best. Amir Khan, I mean, that's one thing you cannot take away from Amir Khan. He fights just about everyone. I mean, even Danny Garcia, that's a good fighter. He fought Maidana, Judah. The only other person I could think that Khan should fight would probably be Devin Alexander, but I'm pretty sure Khan would beat Alexander. I mean, Alexander looked pretty good in his last fight against Maidana, but it's Maidana, guys. I mean, he's not the best technical fighter in the world. I think someone like Amir Khan would give Devin Alexander a lot of problems. Number 3 on my list, Sergio Martinez versus Saul Canelo Alvarez. The weight would probably have to be at middleweight, I'd imagine, because Alvarez is getting bigger, and Martinez, I mean, he'll fight either 160 or 154. It doesn't matter to him. In that fight, that's an iffy fight, guys. I probably would lean towards Martinez, but Alvarez has the kind of power and size that's going to trouble just about anyone, and he's good technically. That's a great matchup. But I'd probably slightly lean with Martinez. Number 4 on my list is Brandon Rios versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. That would be awesome to see. It almost happened, but then I think Gamboa pulled out or something like that. And I mean, that would have been a great fight. You got a good pressure fighter, and then you got Gamboa who can do just about anything. I mean, he's lightning quick, has great power, puts together punches very well. I think he's probably the best combination puncher in the sport, to be honest. Manny Pacquiao's a really good, probably the second or maybe the best, but Gamboa's up there with him in combinations. I mean, they both throw very good combinations. I probably would slightly lean towards Gamboa in that fight, even though he'd be the smaller fighter. I think his speed would really trouble Brandon Rios, but again, that's a great matchup. That's probably a 50-50 matchup. And number 5 on my top 5 list would be Guillermo Rigondeaux, or however you say his last name. I say Rigondeaux, versus Nonito Donaire. That, out of all these fights on the list, that's probably the one I would most like to see, besides maybe Andre Ward versus Andre Dirrell. I mean, you got Rigondeaux. He's kind of older. He got a late start in the sport because he won 2 gold medals, and some consider him the best amateur fighter of all time in his weight class. Which he's a beast. He's 10-0 as a professional, has 8 knockouts. Nonito Donaire, obviously, Nonito Donaire's faced some of the best competition in his weight class. He's pretty much cleaned it out. Great skills, great speed. They both got speed. They both got power. Both have really good technical skills. In that fight, I don't know who I would call to win that, because I'd want to go with Rigondeaux just because I think he's actually the more experienced fighter, even though Nonito Donaire has more professional fights. But then again, that could work against Rigondeaux because he may still be in that amateur fight mindset where he doesn't really fully commit on his punches. But I don't know. That's a really good fight that could be made, and I think that's a pretty easy fight to make. Because neither one of those guys has like a really big cult following yet, like a Mayweather or a Pacquiao or a Cotto, where there's going to be a whole lot of politics in making the fight. I think that would be a really good fight to make, and whoever won that fight, like if Donaire won that fight, he'd probably be in my top 5 pound for pound. He's already in my top 10, but he's fought some really good competition guys. If you guys don't know who either one of those guys are, Guillermo Rigondeaux or Nonito Donaire, you need to look up some videos and check them out. Well, that's my top 5 guys. Just matches I would like to see. Put yours below. Let's see what you guys come up with, and what do you think about my top 5? But I know there's been a lot of crap going on about the Pacquiao and Bradley fight. I just wanted to kind of get away from it. I haven't actually caught that much heat on my video yet, but I imagine it's probably coming. I'm probably about to start getting the comments and say, you don't know shit about boxing, and yada yada yada, and all this bull crap. So I'm probably just going to delete them anyways. If you can't leave an informed opinion with facts to support it, then get the fuck off my video, because I just ain't got time for it. And but anyways, guys, remember, in the comments, please post your top 5 matchups you'd most like to see today. If you want me to, I can do a top 5 matchups I'd like to see, like, all time, like from any fighters in history against each other. I could do that too. But just leave your comments, guys. Let's get a discussion going, and hope y'all have a nice day. Peace.